Tonight on Newsbeat, the ex-LSU football player who was arrested on rape charges last night posted bail today. We'll have the details.
And I'm here at the parade grounds where the largest campaign in Louisiana history is set to be launched tonight.
And LSU basketball is back on the court. We've got more on what to expect from tomorrow's game against Michigan State.
All this and more. Newsbeat starts right now.
Tonight on Newsbeat, what went wrong with the Deep fraternity? We have the details on the allegations rocking the campus.
And I'm live outside Alec Box Stadium with an update on LSU baseball.
Finally, a local restaurant is spreading good food and good vibes to the needy in Baton Rouge.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now. Tonight on Newsbeat, how a few LSU students are trying to fight back against human trafficking.
And later, how a glass of bourbon might be your ticket to a healthy diet.
And finally, how one LSU student sewed her way to New York City.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now.
Tonight on Newsbeat, a spike in crime in Baton Rouge this weekend, coming just weeks after police touted arrest numbers and asked the community to do more.
And Hunter Lovell is live at the Magnolia Room with a look at tonight's student government debate.
And finally, how one LSU policy has some students worried for their health and safety.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now.
Tonight on Newsbeat, elections for student government are over, but the results aren't in yet. Find out how the candidates are hoping the results will go.
Later, entertainment director Fallon Brown was at the Grubin concert. We've got an inside look at what went down.
And finally, the woman behind Mike the Tiger's Twitter account is revealed. Stay tuned for more on how the big cat attracts so many followers.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now. Tonight on Newsbeat, the man responsible for killing 5 people across 2 parishes is finally behind bars. We'll show you how the crimes affected the victims' families.
And we have an inside look into Saturday's March for Life here in the capital city.
We have all this and more. Newsbeat starts right now. Hello and welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Rachel Handley.
And I'm Trey Cuvion. Thanks for joining us. We start tonight with a story that received national attention over the weekend. 5 people were murdered across 2 parishes on Saturday. And today it was revealed that the 21-year-old gunman finally confessed to the killings. Among the victims were his own parents and a family that's mourning the loss of a father, brother, and sister.
For the first time last week, she said, "Oh, this is my friend Dakota."
I had the Spirit of God in me. And I knew my baby was going down the wrong road with the wrong type of person.
A family says they'll never be the same after a man they barely knew shot and killed 3 of their family members before turning the gun on his own parents just a parish away.
I knew he did it.
Tanner, Summer.
21-year-old Summer Ernest, her 17-year-old brother Tanner, and their father Billy were found shot to death in their Livingston Parish home Saturday.
It's hard enough to lose a child, but when you lose your grandchildren too, you have to bury 3 at one time.
Authorities say after killing those 3, 21-year-old Dakota Terrio drove to Ascension Parish and murdered his own parents, their last words identifying their son as the killer.
Why?
It's senseless. My baby's died for nothing. Their daddy died for nothing. What was so important that you had to have that you took them?
Family members say Terrio and Summer were friends or possibly dating, and he was reportedly staying at their home as he helped Billy around the house.
I said, call your brother, son, this boy's trouble.
Even after just that first meeting, family says they had a strange feeling about Terrio, and they had tried to warn Summer and Billy.
He sees good in everybody. And he saw some good in him.
It was almost 24 hours later and over 1,000 miles from Louisiana where Terrio was captured at his grandmother's house in Richmond, Virginia. Now, all the family can do is wait for his fate to be decided.
He will have his day at the great white throne judgment. God will be his judge.
Again, authorities say Terrio has confessed to the murders. It was also revealed that the gun he used in the killing spree was stolen from his father. He will be extradited back to Louisiana, where he faces a slew of charges. It is uncertain when he will be brought back.
And a former fraternity member charged in the hazing death of Max Gruber must now give up his cell phone passcode. The case judge made the ruling yesterday that Matthew Nauquin must give up his passcode to his phone. Nauquin is the only person charged with negligent homicide in the case. His attorneys say they plan to appeal the ruling, and Nauquin must give access by February 25th. And the March for Life South took place in downtown Baton Rouge Saturday following the 47th anniversary of the court case Roe v. Wade.
Brooke Sims is in the studio with the story.
Thanks, guys. Streets in downtown Baton Rouge were closed Saturday as pro-life advocates marched from the Louisiana State Capitol building to the old state capitol to take a stand for the lives of every human. LSU students from Christ the King Catholic Church participated in the march to show their support for the pro-life movement.
I think it's just about, kind of standing for what really matters, and that's the dignity of human life at all stages.
The march was led by Louisiana Right to Life organization, which was created in 1970 to promote the right to life through education, legislation, activism, and service. Executive Director of Louisiana Right to Life, Ben Clapper, led the march and expressed the importance of coming together as a community to protect those who do not have a voice. Several Louisiana public officials and representatives were in attendance to show their support for creating an abortion-free Louisiana. The keynote speaker for the event was Dr. Alveda King, niece of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. King shared a letter that she and other pro-life activists with Civil Rights for the Unborn wrote to the White House on the issue of abortion.
We are requesting that you also consider addressing another American crisis by declaring that the abortion of a child, notably deemed by science and philosophy as a human byproduct in the womb, is a crime against humanity.
Approximately 60 million abortions have taken place since the Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade in 1973, which established a woman's right to have an abortion. The 46th annual March for Life in Washington, D.C. was held earlier this month. March for Life was founded by Nellie Gray to advocate for overturning Roe v. Wade. Marches are being held across the nation, with 5 cities in Louisiana taking part in the movement, where pro-life advocates say it is wrong to deny the most basic human right, the right to life. This event was important to many following New York's new abortion law passed Tuesday, which legalized abortion up to full term.
Great to see how one cause can unite a nation. So not only are there walks here, but there are walks all over the nation. And despite the law in New York, that there are still people who are willing to support women.
For more information on the pro-life movement, text pro-life to 55222. I'm Brooke Smith. Back to you.
Thanks, Brooke. The man accused of fatally shooting LSU basketball player Wade Sims will be in court later this month. Datian Simpson will be arraigned on January 31st. Simpson was indicted earlier this month for second-degree murder. He was arrested near Southern University. Simpson told police that he intentionally shot Sims.
And one of our fellow LSU Tigers was robbed while getting into their car yesterday afternoon at Lot X175 on South Quad Drive. The unknown suspect was carrying a handgun and fled the scene with the victim's wallet. LSU sent a campus-wide text message alert around 4:30. The case is currently in investigation, and if you have any tips or information involving this case, you're advised to call LSU Police Department at 225-578-3231. And after the break, how one local gym is making exercise safer for some members of the community.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.